Afternoon, punters. Rather than show my ordinary melon on the picture, I thought I'd film a bit of the track for you. I've been out here for an hour or so, done a full lap of the course, walked up and down the inside and the outside of the straight track. So at the moment we're at the 400 metre mark, walking away from the winning post, and we're on the outside of the course here. They had a set of jump outs here last Friday, and you probably just see a little bit of marking as I'm coming across. That marking's not really that significant, not as much as I thought it might be, and the outside of the track is equally as firm as the other better part. So I don't think the outside will be an advantage tomorrow, but it won't be a disadvantage either. So as far as the straight races are concerned, I think the track will play relatively fairly with the wind coming across the course. So I don't really think there will be a particular advantage. I think the horses and the riders will sort the straight races out based on talent, really. Now, as far as the circle races are concerned, we're coming up towards the home turn now, and if I don't know if you can quite see that windsock up there, but the current wind's probably about 20 kilometres and it's blowing straight into their faces around the circle. It's going to be similar tomorrow, a little bit more into their faces if anything, and it's going to strengthen through the day to get up around the 40 kilometre mark. So again, that wind is going to be a significant factor in the circle races tomorrow, as it was here 2 weeks ago, where the only leader to win was Lavani, who was ridden with intent and is absolutely flying. So I think to win on a leader tomorrow, you're going to have to have a little bit on the field that you're racing against, and to be ridden really well. Those leaders that are restrained in front, I think they'll get run over as they did 2 weeks ago. Now, in terms of the surface, around that turning part of the track, around the 1400, it's very even. They'll race in a pretty tight formation, trying to get cover from that wind, and they'll get around to the home turn where all the action will happen. The pressure in the races will be delivered by the fairly large fields in most of the races. In some of the smaller fields, that pressure might drop out, but in the bigger fields, I think there'll be enough pressure for the talent to rise to the top. Now, as they come around the home turn here, it's all pretty even. It's not a really massive bias one way or another, but I think they'll these inside two lanes, they'll ease away from them fairly early in the card. So they're not significantly inferior, but just a little. Now, as you ease off the fence, now I'm about 3 off the fence, 4 off the fence, getting out to about lane 5 and 6. That's where I think the real action will start to happen. I think horses blending into the races from positions, off the rails, pulling out to the centre of the track, will be getting the best of the circumstances tomorrow. But you still need to be the right horse to take advantage of that. So I'm thinking in the circle races, those sort of positions, as I'm saying, handed to the pace, off the rails, sort of three wide with cover, midfield off the fence, and even mid back pulling wide. Those sort of positions are going to be most accessible from middle to wide draws. So I think the inside draws tomorrow you'll be able to overcome them, but you'll need a clever ride, and the better positions will be attainable from those middle to wide draws. Obviously, big 10 race card, and a fair bit of traffic over the track, so the best lanes will probably be a moving target throughout the day. But you can see I've stuck my pole in what I think is going to be the best lane on the track, and that's probably 6 to 7 horses off the inside rail, and a few horses either side of that. Excellent day's racing, punters. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm sure we'll find a few winners there.